las mentes más brillantes que destacan en la industria de la tecnología. PlatziConf España, 7 de mayo de 2022. Asiste de forma virtual o presencial al evento más grande de tecnología en Iberoamérica. Reserva tu lugar.
Hello and welcome everybody. It is always great to see you here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Colombian time, 5 p.m. from other places in the world, because I just remember that Mexico is, we leveled up.
We are in the same time.
It's 6 p.m. I always get confused with those daylight savings, but well, here we are, 6 p.m. Colombian time, and I want to say hi to all the people that are right now connected to these live sessions. Tell me where you are in this particular moment. Are you in Colombia? Are you in Brazil? Are you in Spain? Because we are now transmitting our live classes to the entire world. So I'm very excited, Waida, to see where our students are connecting from. It is always a pleasure. This is like my second home. I always enjoy being here. This is John, English faculty manager. And today, Waida, I know I always say this, and you're going to say, John, you always say you have the best agendas, the best organization. But today, people from the world, we have some things to share that will blow your mind. To start with my wonderful guest, my co-host today, Waida Rojas, our English program manager, is right here, face to face. This is real, right? Hey, Waida, welcome. How are you doing?
Hi, John, and hi, everybody. I'm really happy to be here. Yes, in person, like no screens between us. That's wonderful. And well, today I'm really excited because yes, we always have great things, but today we have greater things. We have a great, two great announcements, a great challenge coming up.
Oh God, so many things.
And an amazing teacher. So today is the day and a new game at the end. So we have wonderful things today for everybody.
Yes, well, you actually mentioned already our agenda, and I love that, proactivity.
I'm very excited about everything going on today. So
yes, so many announcements, so many things coming up. A teacher with fantastic courses that, oh my goodness, yeah, I honestly cannot wait. The game, let me tell you about the game. Waida has kept it as a secret. I have no idea whatsoever. She's like, no, it's going to be a surprise. You will see soon. Well, you have to stay until the end to find out what the game is. Just like Waida mentioned, we'll be talking about some things coming up for English Academy. We have an amazing class from a wonderful teacher, René. He'll be talking about how to give suggestions and recommendations in English, and then we'll be playing a fantastic game. First of all, I want to say hi to all the people, right? We have people from Nicaragua today, right? I love that. We have people from Guatemala. Hello, people from Guatemala. We have people from El Salvador, of course. We also have Peru, Colombia, Mexico, Piche, La Unión. Let me guess. Is that in Peru? Please tell me in the chat if I'm correct. What do you think that is?
I don't know. I go with you, Peru.
Peru?
Yes.
I love Oriente Antioqueño, and that's great, actually, because you may be wondering, John, Waida, that is not your usual setup.
I have an idea. Okay. Let's don't tell them where we are.
Yes.
Guess. We are in Colombia, but not in Bucaramanga, not in Bogota. Try to guess, which city are we in right now?
I love that game. And we'll reveal that later because that is connected to some of the announcements.
Very nice. I love it.
Okay, so try to guess. There's hundreds of cities in Colombia, but I'm pretty sure you can guess. It's not Bogota. It's not Bucaramanga. It's somewhere else in Colombia.
And I'm going to give a clue. When somebody says Antioqueño, that rings a bell there. So you have a clue.
Okay.
If you are not from Colombia, go to the map and go and check all the big cities in Colombia and try to guess.
Okay, all right. Yes, well, you'll figure it out. You'll find out very soon. So to start with, why I know you have huge things to share with our community. Honestly, what Waida is about to mention, I mentioned it a couple of days ago, right? And you have seen some things on social media, but Waida is going to give us a lot more details about something that we came up with that will change the way in which you learn English for real. So why tell us everything about our wonderful practice sessions?
Wonderful. So some of you may already know our practice sessions. This week, yesterday, we started some sessions where you can come and practice with the community. We're out with our amazing teachers. And you say, but we have meetups, we have voice chats. Yes, but these are different. Meetups are still there because they are great. Voice chats are also great. They are there. Now you will have more possibilities to practice. What's the difference? If you know, if you have been to the practice sessions, let us know in the chat. Let's see who knows. Let's see who knows.
I'm paying attention to the chat,
There.
actually.
And you tell me if somebody says something, if somebody has already participated there.
Okay, perfect.
So first difference, meetups. We are doing practice sessions. Sorry, not meetups, of practice sessions, right? This is live. The practice sessions are by level. So you can practice with people in your level or similar level, right? That is very important. And they are connected with the courses. So you take the course that we recommend, you come to the practice session, and you are going to have the teacher guiding you with different speaking activities, conversational activities, for you to reinforce and put into practice everything that you're learning in the courses that we have. What do you think, John?
Waida, this is amazing. I already see some comments, right? And De La Luz says, yes, I had some great classes yesterday and today. And here is where I want us to do some math. Why? Okay.
Wonderful.
You will be able to see the schedule for this week very soon. Here, oh, the magic. Diego is the best. Thank you, Diego. This is the calendar for this week.
For
right?
this week, that's right.
And why? If I am in A1 or A2, I'm a basic speaker. I'm starting the process. I'm giving my 100%. How many practice sessions can I have in 1 week?
Okay, so it's very easy to find because as you can see, every level has a different color. So identify the color for your level, first thing. And if you're an A1 or A2, it's like the first purple that we see in the calendar. I love this. This is like my favorite part. It's like this, one of these purple. You have every single day a session, including Saturdays.
Oh my goodness. So if I am A1 or A2, that means that I can practice my speaking every day?
That's right.
Wow.
You can practice, you can take 2 different courses, you come and you practice with other people who are in a similar level and with your teachers.
And what happens if I am more intermediate? If I am B1, B2 kind of thing, what happens? Do I have the same number of practice activities?
That's right. Every level, John, has between almost every day or 5 days a week, but that's not it. I know some of you want to learn English for a specific reasons, right? Like we had somebody yesterday saying, I'm applying to some jobs and the interviews are in English.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have amazing courses for English for specific purposes. And every week we are going to be working in one of them.
Wow.
In 3 different sessions.
Wow.
So this week we are working with English for interviews, English for job interviews. English for job interviews. There are 3 different sessions, different schedules. So if you cannot come in the morning, you come at noon. If you can't at noon, you come in the evening. If you're in Europe, if somebody is in Europe, there will be times for you that is not 1 a.m. in the morning, but 6, 7 p.m. where you can participate, very easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to be working in that topic. You check the course, you take the course, and you come and practice. And well, let us know how those job interviews in English go after you take these practice sessions, of course.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
That's amazing because these practice sessions are extra. You have those sessions every day to come and practice, see your teachers, ask questions about your courses. But also you have your regular meetups, your voice chats, and oh my goodness, these live classes that we always have so much fun with. So that's fantastic.
more variety, more spaces to practice, more opportunities to connect with the community, because I personally love English Academy community and Platzi community. I love it. So I've heard some people as well, I've learned English, but I don't have people to practice with. Well, now you have thousands of people to practice with. So come, how do you join? We will send the link in the chat so you can check the link and you can join to all the sessions that you can. The limit is your time and your schedule. That's it.
Yes, and I can see why that the link is already there in the chat. So go ahead and take a look. You will find those activities there all the time, every week with different schedules, so you can practice. The more you practice, the better. And we are here to make sure you enjoy that experience. So go to the chat, go to the comment section in this moment, and you will be able to see the link where you can join these amazing activities. Why? But not only that, we have these practice sessions, but we have also something that is starting effective next Monday. And this, in this situation, we have an amazing challenge. We like challenging your skills. And we have come with course per week to 3.0. Actually, it's not 2.0, it's 3.0. This is a reloaded version of this fantastic challenge. And during 2 weeks, you will have the opportunity to boost your skills in all the levels. From A1 to C1, everyone will have the opportunity to participate. You will have a journal, you will have practice sessions to develop your skills, to master those abilities in the different courses. Why that's fantastic.
And you know what? That's not it.
Oh my goodness, tell me more.
Because we have done course a week before, but this is 3.0. So it's the upgraded version.
Oh my goodness.
Guess what?
Tell me more.
We are launching practice sessions. We are launching a course, a challenge. We are going to combine them. So if you take this challenge, you are going to be able to practice. You will have some sessions to practice those courses that you are studying in the challenge. You will follow your journal and you will take these practice sessions for those 2 courses that you're going to be focusing on. Amazing, right?
That's fantastic, Waida. How can I join that challenge?
Okay, the blog is going to be shared as well in the chat later on. We are going to be sharing the blog so you can read what this is about, what are the courses depending on your level, because it goes from level A1 to C1. So you will know which courses you will need to take for your level, what's the challenge for you, and you can sign up there.
Yes, so go to the comment section, find the link of the blog, right? Go read the blog, get all the information about this amazing challenge and sign up. You cannot miss it, why?
That's right. That's right.
Fantastic. Well, we will share some other extra things soon, right? Some people actually guessed already where we are.
Yes.
Right? Yes, but several people.
Before you say the right one, which ones were some guesses that are not correct?
Okay, so let's take a look. Some people were saying, all right, there's lots of comments in the comment section. Well, some people say Antioquia, Medellin. Actually, indeed, why? Many people got it right. Oh, some people say Cundinamarca. Not really. That was not it. Ibagué. Sua compartir. I don't know what that is.
That's a neighborhood in Bogota.
Okay,
so,
good.
No, we are not in Bogota.
Manizales, Cúcuta. Well, not really. Why? The truth is that we are in Medellin. Let's give a bit of a spoiler there. And we are in Medellin.
Really? The spoiler. Pay attention to this because we have practice sessions. We have challenge 3.0. That's not it. And this is wonderful.
So if you are in Medellin, something is happening next week. And you will know soon. You will know soon, very, very soon. But something is happening. If you are in Medellin, Colombia, something is happening next week. And hold on, because this is just the beginning of a round of a series of surprises, okay? So if you're in Medellin, be very attentive because you will know more details soon. Well, everyone will know more details soon.
Yes.
But this is taking place in Medellin as just the beginning. Just the beginning. So Be very attentive because great things are coming. And speaking of great things, it's now time to welcome the one and only this teacher. Why, I don't know. He's great.
He's
just that
amazing. One of the best teachers I've met, to be honest.
Yes, for real. He has several courses at Platzi right now. And this is also the first time that he's live with us here. He's connected from Bogota, actually,
Yeah.
right? He has prepared a lesson on how to give recommendations and suggestions in English, something that you cannot miss. So this is your moment to go get some water, get a coffee, bring your, piece of paper, pencil, tablet, whatever you need to make some notes, because this class is honestly priceless. Yeah. Before we meet this teacher, I want you to take a look at this short video and see you in 20 seconds. Why I love the fact that some people mentioned that, these takes in this video that we just showed, that they look from Hollywood, right? From like the Oscars, like the red carpet. Well, thank you. I feel profoundly flattered with those comments. Indeed, those takes were, a great experience for us.
Yeah, they were amazing to take, you
Yes.
know, like just play with the camera, take the best out of yourself, and that's it.
Yes.
This is what came out of it.
And speaking of Hollywood and stars and, and the Oscars, let's welcome our teacher. Why? So René, welcome to this wonderful live class. It is honestly a pleasure to have you here. How are you doing today?
Hello, John. Hello, Waida. It's such a pleasure being here and, well, joining you guys in such an event, and really happy to be here.
Fantastic. René, I want you to tell us a little bit more about yourself. Tell us, what have you studied? Where have you worked as well? Tell us some fun facts, right, about yourself.
Well, I studied English ever since I was 7 years old here in Bogota, in Colombia, because my father was a teacher at an institute. And I studied there for basically all my childhood and teenage years. I finished all the courses I could get. I was like really hungry for English. And then part of my dream throughout those years was becoming a teacher. So then I decided to study at Nacional University and then taking courses at Colombo Americano to become, the best I could be in English. And at the end, well, I majored. I have a bachelor degree from Nacional University here in Colombia. And then with that degree, I was able to start working as a teacher finally and achieve my dream. I started working at Wall Street English, and I've been working like ever since then, almost 9 years, nine years now. Yeah.
Wow, 9 years. That's a lot.
9 years. It's a lot. Yes. And I have to say, I've seen René in action many times, and he's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. René, I have a question for you. I know you love video games.
I do.
Did they help you learn English somehow? What was the role they played in your English process?
That's a good question.
Yes, Waida, definitely. You're absolutely correct. One of the things that I love the most, I'm so passionate about, is video games. And really throughout my years of studying English, not only I studied English formally at classrooms and, paying attention to what my teacher said, but also I enjoyed English as part of my daily life. And one of the things that I did to do that, to start living in English, was playing video games and especially role-playing games, which allow you to just jump into a character story and just immerse yourself and work throughout their life and their struggles, and then just enjoying that story. And obviously you have to speak English and understand English to be able to enjoy all that it has to give you. So yeah, for sure, role-playing games were my treat.
Wow, fantastic, René. I also love video games, and I'm reading the chat, and several other students have found in video games a great opportunity to improve their vocabulary, their grammar skills. So yeah, the more resources we can use to practice our English, well, the better. It is now time to learn with the best. So René, the floor is yours. Tell us everything you want to share with us about giving recommendations and suggestions in English.
Of course. All right, guys, let me share my screen. Give me just a second. All right. Can you guys see my screen well?
Yes, perfect.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk about suggestions and recommendations today. Well, as a question, which expressions can you use to make a suggestion in English? There are many, and several of them are very easy and maybe but I would like you guys, the students, to write in the comments section some of the expressions that you normally use to do this. As we wait while all these comments appear in chat, I would like you guys, John and Waida, to tell me maybe which expressions do you use normally to give a suggestion or to give advice?
Well, René, there are actually many ways to do that in English. A common word that you can use is should. For instance,
you took it from me.
We are connected.
Yes.
You see? So for instance, maybe if you are sick, I can say, oh, you should go to the doctor, right? That's a common word. Any other why that you use?
I'm thinking about a strong advice. Maybe, I'm coming to Medellin, sorry. I'm coming to Medellin. So what should I do here? Oh, you have to visit Museo de Botero, I think. Might be wrong. Like, you have to. It's not my obligation, but it's something I really should do because it's very important, right?
Yes. Definitely, René.
That's great. Great, guys. Maybe could you help me reading some of the top suggestions in the chat? I'll try and write them over here on screen.
Yes, definitely. So we have some options here from the chat. Some students say should. Some students say may, actually. Would, right? You will tell us. You will tell us soon. Could, even, have to, just like Waida mentioned. Which others do you have there? Why?
Okay, we have can.
Okay, can.
We have if I were you, I would.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yes. I think you have mentioned the others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, may, could, suggest. Somebody said suggest.
Quite formal, but it works.
Yeah. Might.
Even. There's one, I'd. And I will complement it. Maybe I'd rather, or you'd rather, or you'd better. Actually, is the most accurate one. You'd better. Interesting. Okay.
Very nice.
Good. Yeah. Ought to.
Oh, how about?
How about?
How about?
How about that one? We are connected.
Yes.
How about that one? Great participation in the chat, René.
Great.
Amazing, guys. I was busy here writing all those amazing suggestions from our students. And yes, you're right. These are some of them. But as you can see, there are so many that we have a lot to talk about, right? Today, we're going to be focusing on a couple, three of them specifically. But before we talk about those three, I would like to present some problems to our students so they can maybe use these expressions as part of sentences or as part of ideas for giving suggestions to some problems. And the first problem, maybe I would read it for you guys, is let's imagine you like someone but you don't know how to tell them. So I would like you to use some of these expressions to make a sentence and maybe give some advice, give a recommendation to a person having this problem, this issue. What do you think, guys? Have you had this problem before? Maybe in high school, probably college?
This is very interesting. Yeah. We were just looking at each other, thinking about it.
So you like someone, but you don't know how to tell them. This is what I would say, right? Mm-hmm, I would approach her and I would say, you know what? We should go to the movies tonight. What do you think?
Well, if I heard him, I would give him this advice. If I were you, I would not be that direct.
Okay. What would you say instead?
Okay, if I were in that situation, I don't know. I would like start talking to the person about things that we like, you know, like, hey, do you like this? Do you like that? And just start a conversation to get to know each other first.
How about this one? If I were you, I would go out with me. Would that work, René?
Yes, absolutely. It's a bit forward, but yeah, of course, that works.
What about you, René? What advice would you give?
Maybe I would recommend people to maybe go to a pub or a bar. Maybe you can meet someone new, someone interesting. Maybe just buy that person a drink and have a good time. Maybe you can find your other half.
Maybe, yeah, I was probably too direct.
Yeah. However, okay. Somebody in the chat said that would be their advice. You should just straight up tell her or him. So
amazing.
Follow that advice.
You see?
That's pretty good. Well, any other advice that we have from our students in chat?
There's one more. It's just the beginning of the sentence, but do you mind or would you mind if I invite you, a cup of coffee or something like that? Sounds quite formal. But less straightforward than mine.
Yes.
But every advice counts, and those were pretty good. Something to notice is that when you use all these words like should, may, could, and can, and all these words that we call modal verbs, we normally don't use to after the suggestion, right? We don't say you should to send them a letter. We say you should send them a letter, right? For example. All right, let's go with another problem. How about if you need money to start your own business? If you need money to start your own business, what is something that you would recommend, that you would suggest maybe a friend if they are in this, in this conundrum with this problem? What would you advise, guys?
I would say you have to take Platzi's courses. In Platzi, we have great courses.
Yes, on how to start your own business, how to manage your, finance, and yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, and you have to, I'm very strong with my advice there.
Yes. You can also say, and I would like maybe this one, if I were you, right? I'd ask for professional help, right? For example, with the courses, but there's also sessions, right, with our startup community in which you can talk to people and ask for advice in that aspect. So if I were you, I would look for professional advice.
Perfect.
That sounds perfect. Another one that I would use would be maybe, how about asking for a loan at a bank?
Yes.
Maybe that's a good idea in some countries, right?
Yeah,
that's right. We have one in the chat that is, if I were you, I would find a good job.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Good one. Yes. I'd start a fundraising campaign.
Ooh, fundraising.
Hey, Kickstarter is really popular these days.
Yes.
Yep.
And somebody mentioned similar to what you said, John. I think you should hire a coach.
Ooh.
Find help from a professional, of course.
Good.
Amazing. Excellent pieces of advice. Our students are on top of their game today. So we're going to move to the last one, and this is you want to feel healthier and stronger, and this is so important, especially when you're coming, down on after your middle age and you're starting, to get elderly. Maybe you want to become stronger and keep fit. So what would you recommend someone in this position or who wants to do this?
Before I answer that, people kept coming with more advice that I loved, about the one. I suggest looking for funding opportunities.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
The investors.
And well-structured sentence there as well. Yeah. So congratulations to JSD and DLB.
Okay, that was good. Okay, yes.
Nice.
Okay, let's move with the situation. Can you remind me the situation if you're sick, right?
Yeah, you want to feel healthier and stronger. What would you do?
Oh, I think you are the one who needs to give me advice. So I'm going to let John go with that one.
So listen up. I work out every day. I wake up pretty early to work out. And this is what I always say to her and, to all my friends. You should work out with me. You'd better work out, right? You'd better use your time wisely. You'd better, try eating out without sugar, right? You'd better is a strong advice kind of thing, but I feel it's well-deserved in this situation.
Yes, I would go maybe with, you could eat healthier. You could cook, so you have a balanced diet.
Yes, that sounds good.
What about you, René? What advice would you give?
Well, I suggest working out every day at least 30 minutes. In that way, your body gets, accustomed to that physical exertion, and that way you can last longer when you are exhausted, for sure.
Absolutely. Let's see what we have here in the chat. If I were you, I lost them. How about listen to this, René, and give us some feedback. How about more protein and less fatty?
Well, it's a great advice. Just one little thing. When you use expressions or advice, for example, I suggest, you normally use gerunds or words that end with ing. So you say, for example, I suggest, I think our student used I suggest, I'm not sure. But for example, you would say, I suggest eating, sorry?
How about?
How about, same thing, you can say, how about eating more protein, right? And less fat, right? That would be a great advice. That's excellent.
Perfect. What else do our students have there in the chat, John? What other advice?
I love this one from Santi Santamaria. He says, you should drink more water. That is an amazing piece of advice. You should drink more water, just like what is doing right now. You should drink more water. I love that one. And look at this one. Join the gym with my friends, right? So maybe you could try going to the gym with your friends, right? You should eat healthy food.
I love this one. I'd suggest sleeping at least 8 hours a day. Sleeping and resting is important, right?
Yes.
For sure. Yeah, the recuperating process is just paramount when you're exercising. So after you exercise, you need to be able to rest and recuperate that energy so you can spend it again when you have to exercise some more, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So we've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of really, really good advice today, right?
Amazing advice.
Great participation, yes.
So we're going to look at three more pieces of advice that are really important, or expressions that we can use to give advice. And these are the words advice. And notice that the word advice is spelled with S, not with C. I'll tell you in a moment why that is. So for example, with this word, we could say, my friend advised me to send her a love letter. Yeah, for the first problem we were talking about. Then we have the word recommend. For example, he recommends that bank around the corner. And then we have the word suggest. And we used that before, that word before. We said, I suggest eating vegetables and going to the gym, right? So the first one, advise, is used together normally with nouns or names. Recommend is used to talk from personal experience, you know, when you are recommending something that you know about or that you have a lot of knowledge about. And then suggest is used to express an opinion. Normally, after we use these verbs or these words, we use other words common like object pronouns or nouns or gerunds. So we talked a little bit about gerunds before, like words that finish with ing, and then object pronouns, like in the first example we have here, my friend advised me is an object pronoun, to send her a love letter. And then we have nouns or names, like, for example, in the second example we have, he recommends that bank round the corner. So bank is a name or a noun. So these verbs are usually followed by these words. Now, let's take a look at some examples. And this is another challenge. Now that Wido was talking about challenges, this is another challenge for our students. So I'm going to show you a part of a sentence, and I would like you to complete it using a word, or complete it using the missing word. Okay? I'll read it for you guys. It says, the IT department recommends your computer for a new one, right? What word could be the missing or hidden word here? Let's take a few seconds and then we'll read some of your suggestions in chat. I'll give you a hint. Try thinking about that grammar we talked about a few seconds ago. What do you guys think? Is this too challenging for our students? Do you think they will be able to do it? John and Waida?
Absolutely. I'm sure everybody is typing and everybody is leaving their comments, and you know, we are not going to say right now, so we give everybody a chance, because we know, you know, maybe from the phone it's a little more difficult to type sometimes, right?
And actually we have some answers already. Let me read them out.
Awesome,
So
John.
you will tell us, okay? René, so we have replacing, change, to change, just change, to replace, changing, by, okay, to change, replacing. So we have some gerunds there, right? We have some other verbs in infinitive form, okay? And several options, change, replace, fix, by. What can you tell us? What's the correct answer?
Well, guys, the correct, or an example of a correct answer would be, the IT department recommends changing your computer for a new one. To the people that also said maybe replacing, that's wonderful. That's another good expression you can use here. Remember that ing form after words like recommends, right? The IT department recommends changing, replacing, fixing your computer for a new one. All those are great answers. All right. Do we have time for one or two more challenges? What do you guys think?
Yes, René, let's do one more. All right.
One more it is. Okay, so for this last challenge, you have to organize the words into a complete sentence. Organize the words into a complete sentence, right? So all these words and expressions are scrambled or disorganized. You have to put them in one sentence and write that sentence on the chat. Let's see what our students can come up with.
All right, let's see. Let's get some answers in the chat. So in the meantime, we have suggested, my friend, academy course. I love that one.
I love it, right?
And this Platzi English. Oh, that's good. I wonder how the sentence is in the final result.
You know, usually I know a little trick there is the letter that is in capital that goes first, right? but there are two.
Good,
That is
good
very
trick.
practical. So that was a smart, René.
And here we have some answers already. Renee, you want to hear them?
Yes, of course.
Okay, perfect. Oh my goodness. And I'm very proud. Let me tell you, I'm very proud of our students because there is like a good amount of comments that look identical, which means that they might be right. We'll see.
Let's see.
Right? And De La Luz, Oscar, Santi, Havan, Eduardo, Isaac, Alexander, Wilson. We also have a couple more people. Woki, Peve Beltran, PR Zant, John Alacio. All they say, my friend suggested this Platzi English Academy course. What do you think about that answer, Renee?
Bing, 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 bing. That is correct.
Awesome.
Very, very good job, guys. So yeah, my friend suggested this Platzi English Academy course. Here we see that suggested is used before a noun or the name of Platzi English Academy course. So that's very, very good, right?
Fantastic. Great.
All right.
Right?
Yes, amazing. I'm really proud of our students as well. Okay. So just to make you think a little bit more and to maybe go back to one of the things we mentioned before, the word advice. In here, we spell it with the letter S because it's a verb, right? It's an action, like giving advice. That the action of doing that is spelled with S, and the one that is spelled with C is actually the name or the noun that we use. Okay, so that's the difference. Now, to leave you with some thoughts, guys, I would like everybody maybe in the chat to comment, what would you recommend other students to improve their English skills? You know, that would be great for our community to try and help each other and give some advice to each other about this very important topic.
Fantastic, Renee. Let's take advantage of the power of our community, and everyone go ahead and answer this question in the chat. From your experience, what would you recommend other students in English Academy in the world, right? Because this live is open in Brazil, Spain, Argentina, Ecuador, Venezuela. What would you recommend other people do to improve their English? And while they answer, right, that question, Renee, I have one question for you.
Awesome.
Actually, some students want to understand better how to use one of the expressions that we used, and it was you'd better. You'd better go to the gym. What does that mean? How can we use that strong structure for when giving advice?
Well, first of all, when you use the expression you'd better, it means that the piece of advice or the piece of information that you're saying or that you're telling is very important. Like it's paramount, it's like number one. Okay, so as such, you can say, for example, you'd better take your phone if you are going out the country. Yes, so this is really important, especially for people maybe who are doing business abroad, or maybe that want to call back to their families or receive calls when they are on their trip. This is basically priority number one. Also, it sounds, if you use it in some other context, it sounds like, you know, what we say here in Colombia, cantaleta or nagging. And it is like the dad saying, hey, you'd better do your homework or else, you know, that is like a warning. You can also use it as a warning or like a strong advice, let's say.
Awesome, Renee. And I see great, amazing pieces of advice in the comment section. Everyone, go ahead and take a look at that and see how you can implement that. And in the meantime, Renee, it's time to start wrapping up. I also know you have taught several courses at Platzi. Tell us more. What are your pieces of advice when it comes to, you know, taking your courses?
Sure. Well, the courses that I've been such a blessed by giving and being able to provide our community are, some of them are like the ones that we were talking about today, estructuras paralelas y preguntas negativas. That's a course that we have on Platzi's platform that students can go and learn a lot more about how to give recommendations, suggestions, how to write sentences that are logically connected, and they're going to improve their grammar and their use of expressions tenfold. Another course that I was, blessed by giving is the vocabulario y expresiones from our basic levels. And it's a course where you will be learning English in context through the use of expressions at the airport, at the hospital, at the clothing store. And then you will be using these basic expressions, but actually embedded or present in, different live contexts or contexts that are important and in everyday life. Mm-hmm.
Awesome, René. So thank you for recommending your courses, for giving us all these suggestions, for being here present with us. I have one more piece of advice. I want everyone, in this case, you'd better remember that René just mentioned that you'd better go to the comment section and find the link to our blog post in which we give you more instructions about the challenge. You should really participate in that challenge. I would say you have to participate in that challenge. So go to the comment section, read that blog post, and go ahead and sign up. This challenge is really, that's why it's course per week 3.0, because it is honestly at a whole new level. Make sure you sign up, make sure you participate. You'd better take a look at that blog post, Waida.
Definitely. You'd better go to the practice sessions as well. Remember, that's part of the challenge, and to all the practice sessions, of course.
Yes. And before we go to our very last activity, the one that I'm pretty sure you have waited the most, if you are at your workplace, if you are at home, you have been waiting for this moment, to decompress, to relax, to stretch a little bit, and to play and have fun. Before we play that very last activity with Waida, you should stay here and watch this short video.
Aprende en todo momento, en cualquier lugar. Más de 700 cursos. Aprende marketing, programación, inglés y más. Acceso libre a todos los cursos para que aprendas lo que quieras. Comienza hoy.
Okay, you are here, you waited for this game, and let me tell you, today I bring a very special game. Okay, John doesn't know about it, René doesn't know about it, but both are going to compete and participate. And of course, not only you, John, and you, René, but all of you, I want to see in the chat. You ready to listen what it is?
I am so ready to listen, because believe me, she has kept this activity a secret for years, I'm going to say.
Well, okay, for years. What about you, René? Ready?
I was born ready.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I know you both like movies, right?
I do. I love them.
Me too.
Excellent. So let's, how good are you? I'm going to show you some short, some 5, 10, 15 seconds of different movies, and you need to guess what movie it is.
Okay.
Okay? If it's a trilogy or something like that, you need to be specific.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Not just The Lord of the Rings. Well, but which one, right?
Of course.
Just as an example.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm down.
I am so ready. I'm very competitive too, so I'm ready.
I think you both are very competitive, René and John. So let's see, and you at home, at work, wherever you are, pay attention to these 5, 10, 15-second videos and comment in the chat. Let's see who guesses these movies.
I'm ready.
Okay, and we have one more person. Diego, are you ready? We ready? Let's go with the first one. Our behind the scenes, our streamers play such an important role here. So Diego, let's go with the first one.
Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds.
Diego,
I don't think we can hear.
correct. Yes, we can see it, but we cannot hear it. Can you please play it again? Let's see. Oh my goodness. I kind of know. Okay.
I think this one is easy.
Okay.
So you say.
Could have been worse, John.
Of course, she selected the movie, right?
Well, I know them. I know which one it is. Excellent. What do you say, René and John? Which movie is it?
Do you want to go first, John?
Let's do rock, paper, scissors.
Sounds good. I like it.
Okay, perfect. So 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, okay. Wait,
I got it.
you won.
And this is Jurassic World, the very first movie. I think it was just that, Jurassic World. Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park.
You said, John, you said Jurassic World.
Sorry, he read my eyes.
I moved to strike that answer from the record, Waida.
I saw her, the way she stared at me. It was
What
so
are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
Yes, like, what's wrong with you?
Jurassic Park. Is that one?
René, do you agree Jurassic Park 1?
Yeah, Jurassic Park, the original. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. And they also guessed. So Jurassic Park 1, somebody said in the chat as well, like Jurassic Park or World. I invite you to watch all of them.
In English.
You should watch them.
In English.
There you go.
Yeah. Very good. This one was easy. Let's go with the second one and let's see. Hope it's a little harder.
All right.
Padre, is everything all right? It sounds like there's a battle going on out there.
I know.
Don't worry.
Oh, René knows. He raised his hand first.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. René.
Should I give some time for our students to guess, or should I just come out and say it?
Go with it. Go with it.
All right. This is The Mask of Zorro.
Okay. What do you say, John?
I'm gonna be very honest. Honest feedback takes courage. I didn't know it was The Mask of Zorro. I know it was Zorro, like in Spanish, right? But yeah, I agree.
Okay, let's see what we have in the chat before I reveal. The Mask of Zorro. The Zorro mask. Piratas del Caribe.
Okay.
Okay.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe they'll get there eventually.
It's like the evolution, right?
Right.
The fox. Okay, that's right. The Legend of Mask Fox. I love that if you don't know, the names of the movies change. So everybody try to do it in English. Mm-hmm. Excellent. But René, point for you. Yes, The Mask of Zorro. Is that? Okay, good.
Would you give me half of the point? Because I got half of it?
No, I would have taken away half of the previous
like that.
So 1 and 1.
Okay.
You count your points at home. Let's see. Let's go with the third movie. Ready?
Okay. Oh God.
No, just straight right down.
I have a guess. Not an educated guess, but a guess. No, I have no idea.
This one is more challenging.
Was that even 5 seconds?
It was like 10 seconds. It was 13 seconds.
Time is relative.
Yes, definitely.
Oh God, that was short. Okay, thank you, Diego. Okay, let me see.
I don't know.
Right down.
Unfortunately, we cannot hear. I don't think we can hear. We can look at it though. Oh, I see some people guessed already.
Ooh.
My goodness, I cannot. Okay, I need to confess that I haven't watched this movie. I haven't watched it ever.
Okay.
But I've seen some maths here and there, and I'm sure Shakira sings in that song or something, or her voice is there somehow. and it's
Not at all.
Zootopia,
That's
isn't it?
Zootopia. No, this is
No.
not Zootopia.
This is not Zootopia?
Not
No.
Okay.
I love it. Somebody also said Zootopia 3D. It's not Zootopia. Yeah, you lost your chance.
But
Ready?
that was a better guess. Whoever said Zootopia 3D is a better guess than mine. Because I have no idea. I know that this is not an 80s or 90s movie because I'm a child of the 80s. But I think my best guess would be Animal Farm. I know it's not Animal Farm, but Animal Farm.
Nice. I like your guesses. Some people also here said like Zootopia on live action or something. So good guesses there. But many people guessed they know the movie is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Wow.
This movie, you should watch it. It's really nice and it's very different, you know, the animation. So you should watch this movie, guys.
Thanks,
If I-
Wida.
If it doesn't work because the advice works for me. Yeah, I'd better.
You'd better watch it.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Very good to all of those who guessed there.
You know what? For a second, I even thought it was the video clip of this song that says, "What does the fox say?"
Yeah, why not? That's a better guess, you know.
Right?
That's a good one.
I
That's
love
a
that
good
song.
one. And I love this. Thank you for making me laugh in the chat. Some people says the Zorro mask too.
Yes, the continuation.
The continuation, why not? Okay, perfect. I love this. Fantastic Mr. Fox, recommend it. Let's go
Gotcha.
with the next one.
Okay, let's do one more. I'm ready.
Oh, I know that movie.
I knew René was going to get it. I thought you might.
I know it.
Okay. Who got rock, paper, scissors?
All right.
Let's sort this with rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
So 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, you win again.
Again.
Destiny, believe it or not. And that movie is Inception.
Okay, René, yes, agree?
Agree, absolutely. Inception, Leonardo
Okay.
DiCaprio.
Fantastic film.
Yeah, everybody says Inception. Yes, we have people. You know what? I have not seen this movie.
You haven't seen that movie?
I haven't seen this movie.
You need to
ever.
stop whatever you're doing right now and go watch
And
it.
go watch it. Go, I'll finish your life. Why not?
Like, bye everybody, I'm
Yes.
going to go watch the movie. I know, I need to watch it. I know it's good. That's why I selected it. Let's do one more.
It's 6:55. Yes, let's do one more
One
before
more.
we wrap up. Yes.
Tie break. Tie break.
Yes,
Tie break.
Tie break.
Yes, okay.
Let's go with the next one.
You have to do every single
I know
thing
this
I
movie.
say, or we will not make it. Understand?
I love Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, that's your celebrity crush, right?
No,
You know the movie.
Under
I
no
should know the
circumstance
movie. Right.
Are you allowed?
What movie is it?
All right, so rock, paper, scissors, once more,
all right.
and we'll see. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah, you
There
win.
you go. And the movie is, oh God, I cannot forget. Oh no, here it is. Bird Box. Bird Box.
Yep.
Okay, René. Yes. Somebody said Bird
Definitely.
Cage. You were close, but the name is Bird Box. Yes. Okay, yes, Bird Box. So we have 2 for John, 1 for René. But I don't know if I should give you the points for the movie or for rock, paper, scissors.
Both.
For both.
Both.
Okay. Very nice. And if you don't know Bird Box, really good movie as well. Go watch it. And I will take somebody kind of scolded me on the chat and said, I mean, it was Sophie. She says, how can you live without watching Inception? I will. I promise next time I will have watched Inception.
Yes.
Okay. Very
better.
nice.
You
I
better watch
better.
it.
I better.
Nice.
We promised a different game. We had a different game today.
Yes, definitely. Why, thank you so much for bringing that game. Thank you so much also, René, for being here with us.
Thank
Playing
you guys.
having fun. It was an amazing time. Everyone, don't forget to go to the comment section, go to the chat, find the links for our course per week 3.0. You cannot miss it.
For our practice sessions, and of course in social media, we tweet about these new things that we are doing. Go retweet, share with your friends. I'm sure you know people who want to learn English as well. Invite them to participate and take advantage of all these amazing things that we have.
Yes, and speaking of our social media, go to Twitter and Instagram and find us, and TikTok as well, and find us as Platzi Academy. We will be sharing more details about what's coming here in Medellin. So if you are in Medellin, buckle up because we have something really cool happening next week. Thank you everyone for coming here for watching us live as usual every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Colombian time. We'll see you right here, same time, same channel next Tuesday. Get ready and participate in all the activities we have in Platzi English Academy. Why? Diego, René, and everyone at home or at work, thank you so much and see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
See you guys. Bye-bye.